Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
It's time for a life hack. Are you ready for a life hack, Angie? This is actually a pretty good one. I read this earlier today. Did you know you can increase your odds of winning at rock, paper, and scissors? And we all know that a lot of decisions, tough decisions, are made doing rock, paper, and scissors. You can increase them by, next time you're playing, be aware of your opponent's gender. A study has found that women are more likely to play scissors, okay? And men are more likely to play rock. So there you've got that. So I would think that your best bet is to play, if you're a man, you might want to play, well, rock, you do that. If you're a woman, maybe play the paper. Anyway, the same study also found that most common pick overall was rock, so most people pick rock. So maybe it's more men that are playing rock, paper, scissors than women. Yeah, but paper. Paper's not getting a lot of love. Let's do a little more paper, I think, will do you some good. Unless you're going against a woman. So we take a look at our Ellis Park camera. You can see the floodwaters off to the side. Yeah, the Ohio is up. Lowlands are flooding. That means the deer will be running, so heads up there. The Ohio will be cresting, though, at 38.2 in Evansville, or at the Evansville gauge. That will be this afternoon, then start to fall. Should be below 36 feet, and they should reopen Waterworks Road on Friday if that all goes according to plan here. Anyway, we've got more rain headed our way today, and it's going to work its way upriver, so we'll see what happens with that. Plenty of wind out there already. It's been the case throughout the day. Got a wind advisory until 8 o'clock tonight, and we could see gusts better than 40 miles an hour, even away from thunderstorms. We don't have any storms on the board yet. They're still a few hours away. It looks like it's going to be middle of the afternoon. There's a look at the swollen Ohio River at 38. Well, right now it's about 38 feet. It's going to rise just a little bit more, and you can see some of the lowlands that are flooded as a result of the heavy rain we had last week. It worked its way upriver, obviously. Came downriver. 72 degrees. Look at the wind sustained at 22 miles an hour from the south and from the southwest. So some big winds out there, no doubt. It seems like every week we have at least one wind advisory. Temperatures mainly in the 70s, low to mid 70s out here. I mean, we're talking about record warmth today. We've already tied a record high in Evansville. The old record was set. Actually, it was tied in 2017. It was set originally back in 1922. So it's been on the books for a while, but it looks like it's going to be wiped off the books with what we've got today. 71 Jasper, 75 Tell City, 72 Greenville, 73 degrees Carmi, 71 degrees in Fairfield. Wind speed wise, we've got some big winds to deal with. These are sustained winds, not gusts. 26 miles an hour Jasper, 26 Owensboro, 25 Henderson, 27 in Morganfield. So we're talking about a whole lot of wind going on out there. Not a whole lot of rain yet. You can see a little bit of rain around St. Louis. For us, so I don't see anything thinking on the board yet. We did have a little bit of light rain out there earlier today. Most of what little rain has fallen today has been up to the northwest, but it hasn't been much. But when that warm front moved through overnight, it did drop a little bit of rain here in the Evansville Metro. You can see a pretty good channel of rain working its way across Missouri. That is going to be moving into the tri-state later on this afternoon, and it looks like we're going to see some breaks in the clouds. We've already seen a few breaks. This is one of those days where the less sun, the better, but looks like we're going to get it. And here it goes, 3 o'clock, right there on our western edge, the leading edge of these showers and storms. And we do have an increased risk for severe weather. The SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, has bumped it up a little bit since early this morning. So more of us have more of a threat. And it looks like we've got now a tornado threat that's out there at 2%. I'll show you the parameters here in a second. You can see the leading edge now moving into the Owensboro, Jasper area at 4 o'clock Owensboro time, 5 o'clock Jasper time. And again, moving into the Evansville area at around 3:30, it looks like, and then continuing to truck across the tri-state. Another line of storms pushing through. According to our future tracker, by 6:30, most of the storm activity is going to be to the east of Evansville, and then it's off the board almost entirely by 7 o'clock. 7:30, maybe a few straggling showers out there, but the severe threat is gone. So it's going to be mid-afternoon, basically 3 to 7 is what it's looking like right now, the time frame. Clearing out pretty quickly, though, behind those showers, and then we're going to be noticing a clear sky overnight. And as we work our way into the early morning hours, just a few clouds out there during the morning for our Thursday. Cold front moves through middle of the day. So this rain we're getting right now well out ahead of the cold front. Front moves through. Temperature will be dropping in the afternoon. We're going to have a high around 70 around midday, fall down through the 60s into the mid and low 50s, it looks like, by the end of the day, on our way down to a temperature that's going to be even colder than that overnight. I'll show you 7-day here in a second, too. You can see maybe a couple of showers being drummed up or tomorrow, rather, but I'm not expecting that. Anyway, marginal risk for severe weather, all of southwest Indiana and also western Kentucky. Slight risk west of the Wabash and parts of southern Illinois, and you can see just a thunder risk off to the east. But all of us have a threat of some kind. The tornado threat basically along I-69. and points to the west. It does include Evansville, Princeton, Vincennes, all of southeast Illinois. Does not include Jasper, Owensboro, Tell City, Madisonville, or Hartford. Just a heads up on that. But yes, we all have a damaging wind threat out there, a little bit greater threat where we have the slight risk in southern Illinois. But we all have a level 1, at least, marginal risk for severe damaging winds. Anyway, 73 degrees for a high is what I'm calling it. We might get a little bit warmer than that. We're 72 right now, but yeah, we're setting a record high today, it looks like. Showers and thunderstorms later in the day, basically between 3 and 7 o'clock. Very windy out there. Of course, the wind advisory is going on. Even apart from thunderstorms, we're going to be seeing some pretty big winds, gusting at times over 40 and sustained at 20 to 30. On the 3-degree guarantee, it called for a high yesterday of 56, got up to 58. That'll work. Tracy Shadrick. Congratulations, Tracy. She hails from Evansville. You got yourself a sock app, courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station and pick up that 3-degree guarantee sock app. 73 degrees for a high today, a record high today. A lot of wind out there. Thunderstorms again late afternoon, early evening. Could be severe. 70 degrees for a high tomorrow. And we see the temperature dropping in the afternoon. And then 47 is all we can muster for a high on Friday after a morning low that's going to be dropping down into the 20s. That's right. So it's going to be a cold one. And that's going to be the only cold morning, at least I should say only morning below freezing. 37 for a morning low on Saturday. Of course, Angie, you were talking about Saturday early. How cold is it going to be? 52 for a high on Saturday. And then the low on Sunday morning is going to be 39. So it's going to be above freezing at least those mornings when I guess a lot of people are going to be out there walking. So
good deal.
And we got a good chance for showers and even a few thunderstorms on Monday of next week. So here we go.
Okie doke. When we come back, Rachel is here. We're going to talk about walking the catwalk for Matthew 25.